At Atlas Valuation, we approach the appraisal process differently. For us, it's not about being the biggest. Instead, we take pride in providing the very best to our chosen clients and emphasize delivering a superior borrower experience, unrivaled service, competitive pricing, and prompt delivery. To learn more, visit atlasvms.com or call or click on the banner below this video.
Hey guys, there are countless tips on how you can be more productive, and many of them are spot on and some of them are complete. But today we're going to focus on just 5 simple field tested and proven ways that you can get more done without being miserable. And first is, one method doesn't work for everyone. If you feel comatose if you get up before 7 a.m., then getting up at the crack of dawn is not your jam, and that's okay. So when you're weighing productivity hacks or tips, find what works best for you and your lifestyle. Next, start with the smallest part, and that avoids procrastination. That's when you feel overwhelmed and don't know where to begin. Here's one example from James Clear's bestseller, Atomic Habits. Let's say you want to run a marathon. Okay, probably not, but bear with me for a moment. The first step is to get dressed. The next is to put on your running shoes. After that, go out the door and run 100 steps. Then for a quarter mile, a half mile, and so on. As my African friends told me, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So break down each action into its smallest parts. Third, what gets measured gets better. Measure your progress. Now that not only keeps you on track, but it boosts your morale and sense of accomplishment. Let's say you're moving towards your goal in a meaningful way with concrete actions to have 10 outbound sales calls each day. Now, if you're tracking your calls and you see that you've logged 7 calls on a Tuesday, guess what? You're going to be much more motivated to push until you've completed 10. You're almost there. Fourth, play off your emotions. Don't fight them. Most important, make sure you're doing what you love in the first place, and that's originating reverse mortgages. But what part of doing that brings you a sense of joy and accomplishment? Now, if you're a social butterfly, perhaps it's getting out there and meeting other professionals in your community or joining a networking group. If you enjoy having an audience, well then, perhaps holding public workshops or seminars is your jam. If you suffer from call reluctance, here's another way to leverage emotions. When's the best time to make another outbound sales call? When your confidence is high. And that's right after you've signed an application or funded a loan. And lastly, eliminate the friction. How easy is it to eat right if your pantry and fridge are full of high-calorie, low-nutrient foods? Not very much. When it comes to productivity, you want to make your new habits as friction-free as possible. For example, if you want to work out in the morning, pack your gym bag the night before. If you don't want to feel rushed and stressed out the following day, then review the next day's schedule the evening before. If you want to read a book for professional enrichment, let's say, then place it where you normally sit in the evening. Productivity, it's great, but it doesn't have to be a miserable grind. So start small, measure your progress, and eliminate roadblocks, and you're going to be well on your way to getting more done with less stress. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments in the comment section below. And also, if you'd be so kind as to share this video on LinkedIn. We want to thank our sponsor, and you can too, by clicking on the banner on this page for Atlas Valuation and learn how they can help you get your appraisals done with, yes, less hassle and less stress. Have a great weekend.
At Atlas Valuation, we approach the appraisal process differently. For us, it's not about being the biggest. Instead, we take pride in providing the very best to our chosen clients and emphasize delivering a superior borrower experience, unrivaled service, competitive pricing, and prompt delivery. To learn more, visit atlasvms.com or call or click on the banner below this video.